Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Venus. If you're returning, I appreciate you so much. This is maybe going to be my last voiceover. Next video, I want to do something different, but nonetheless, I'm so excited to share these story times with you. I am a little nervous because I hate opening up to people, opening up, period. But here it is, and let's get started. My first job and why it was a total disaster. So I'm going to start off by telling you how I got the job. So I was 16 years old and I had a friend that worked at this fast food place that I'm sure a lot of you know, and she had just been hired. I asked her if they were hiring any more people, and she was like, yeah, like, I'll recommend you, I'll help you out. Long story short, got the job. I thought it was like gonna be the best shit ever because I got to work with one of my bestest friends at the time, and turns out that I was very, very wrong. So the first day that I started, it was pretty chill, pretty cool. I was on fry duty, literally just frying fries. I would fry the fries, obviously, and the chicken tenders and the chicken bite. That's all I can remember. Oh, yes, and the pies. I remember I used to just do that. Put me into that, and I started making fries all day. So boring. So freaking boring. I'm going to talk about the red flags and why I thought it was a total disaster. So I had been working there for probably like 2 weeks, and then there was about like 3 managers, not including the general manager. And when I worked with these 2 other managers, it was, better than the one pedo manager that decided to take our phones away for some reason. So when I had worked with these 2 other managers, things were not as bad as they were with this one male manager, who I just felt very uncomfortable with and had like a strange vibe to him. I didn't know why at the time, but I shortly after did find out why I was, getting a weird gut feeling about this weird ass. This guy, by the way, was like in his 30s, had kids and a wife. 2 weeks into me working at this place, he decided to take our phones for the shift. I'm not sure why, and it never happened again after this shift. So it was just like really freaking weird. And I was working the shift with my bestie at the time, and I noticed that he just like was looking at the phones in the office because he was like standing up and like going through the phones, and he comes out and he's mad and goes to my bestie at the time, and he's like, oh, you got a message from my baby, something like that. I forgot what she had his contact name under, but her boyfriend texted her, and he decided to like go to her and be like, oh, like your boyfriend, your baby texted you. And before this, she had not told me what was going on. She told me after this incident because I questioned her about it because that was not okay. That was super weird. But anyway, so he goes up to her, tells her that, and then she's like she just like awkwardly like laughs and smiles, and then I think she like put her phone in her pocket, or I don't even know like what happened after this. I just went back to doing my job. And then the next day I asked her like, why did he do that? Like, what was that about? Like, that was super weird. What's going on here? I still don't know what exactly went on. I'm guessing that she was a little hoochie and was talking to him while she had a man, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay out of this one because she knows better, and I'm not about to tell you that you need to do better, because at the end of the day, your choices are your choices and my life is my life, and I'm just gonna mind my business. Which should have been my one and only red flag, and I should have just left. I should have just quit. I should have just never went back to that weird ass place, but I did. I stayed. That happened. She pretty much told me that he started texting her because he got her number. I don't even know how. I'm pretty sure she ended up giving it to him, but she didn't want to tell me that part. And they had been texting. being, and that he has a wife and he has kids, and he's still like trying to hit on her. And I was just like, okay, gross. He was literally disgusting looking. Like, he was not even cute. He was bald headed and gross, just gross. And so yeah, like that weird ass behavior still continued, but he never took away our phones again after that. And then, so new shift, ended up going to work, and there was a different manager this time. Most of the time I was working with this pedo manager, and I'm guessing it was because I was in high school, so I was going to work after school, and I'm guessing that that was just the shift that he was like put on. And for some reason, this specific shift I was put, we were all like under a different manager, and she was like some short woman. I don't even know how to describe her. She was a little ugly ass bitch that hated on me for no fucking reason. I remember one time I had like asked her to teach me how to do drive-through, and she was like, you know why nobody wants to teach you how to do drive-through? And I was like, why? She was like, because you always have an attitude and nobody wants to deal with that. Bitch, I wouldn't even fucking talk to nobody there. Like, I'm not there to make friends. I'm there to do work, and like, that's it. Like, why the fuck do you give a fuck about me and my attitude, bitch? Mind your fucking business. How about that? With your little old ass over here hating on a 16-year-old. For what? Get a fucking life. You were supposed to be there to teach me how to do my job, not give your negative ass opinion about what you think about me. Because at the end of the day, bitch, like, you're weird. You're weird. You're a fucking weirdo telling me shit like that. Like, I'm supposed to give a fuck. Weird. So, also during this time, I had a toxic ass little boyfriend that cringes me out to even like admit that he was my boyfriend, because like, ew, like, I can't believe I dated such a lame ass little bitch boy. So this guy was so toxic. Like, he would literally be texting me during work just to talk shit to me. I don't even know about what. Like, the boy, oh my god, that's like a whole nother story time to talk about. But he was just so freaking disgusting to me, and I'm glad I broke up with him, because oh my god, like, gross. But yeah, like, he would be texting me and talking shit to me, and would ruin my whole fucking day, my whole fucking shift. Like, a bitch couldn't have a fucking day at work where I could just breathe and have a good day. Like, he just always had to like be hating on me. So imagine like that. Like, I'm not gonna be in the bestest of moods when I'm at work at this shitty ass place, when the managers are always being weird, my boyfriend's always being weird, and yeah, the vibes were not it. And it wasn't even just the managers. Like, I remember this specific team lead that, also a pedo team lead, that would constantly be asking me like about my life, like about my boyfriend, about like this and that, because he had asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I was like, yes, I'm in a relationship. And he was like always like trying to tell me to break up with him, and that I deserved better, and this and that. And I would tell him a little bit about it, but I wouldn't like be like opening up too much. And he just like ended up just being really mean to me after a while. For, I don't know if it was because he wanted me but I was taken, or he was just like weird, I don't know, but that was like, weird. So that is literally why I decided to quit. I just like couldn't take the toxic environment anymore. It felt like high school 2.0, but more ghetto and more ratchet and more disgusting and cringe, because ew, like, why are you so grown acting like fucking middle schoolers? Like, what is this? I did end up just like never showing up at work. I didn't even really quit. I ended up just never going back to work. But not only because of like their weird ass behavior, because this is around the time when COVID started. So I was a senior, I graduated 2020. Didn't get to finish my senior year, unfortunately. Very freaking lame, very assery. But whatever, I ended up just not going back and blocked everyone's numbers and just disappeared. I just never went back. That's gonna be it for this story time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the ring bell. If you have any thoughts or questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, with so much love, Venus.